Wonka might just be the sweetest movie of the year. Get it? Because it's about chocolate. Anyways, last night I went and saw Wonka by Paul King. This is a prequel to the Gene Wilder or Tim Burton Willy Wonka. One of those. I don't really know. But I didn't hate the trailers, but I didn't love them either. I was just kind of mixed on them. I liked Timothée Chalamet in the role, but I just didn't know how it was all going to work out. This movie is genuinely great and very delightful, charming, and fun. It's full of charm, heart, and has that Christmas spirit, and it just gets you to feel warm and fuzzy by the end. And if you don't leave this movie smiling, you don't have a heart. I mean, I'm sorry, but objectively, you don't have a heart. There's some really great jokes sprinkled in here, and those can get too silly at times and a bit wonky with a bit of its pacing, especially in the second act. Get it? Wonky? Because Wonka. I'm making awful jokes right now. Pretend that never happened. It's still a great time and a great fun piece of entertainment for the whole family. And I didn't think I would be saying this, but this is a fantastic origin story, giving us more depth and meaning into Willy Wonka's actions in the previous two iterations of this character and this franchise as a whole. And a huge part in that is Timothée Chalamet, because I thought he would do a fairly good job. He killed it in the lead role. He's whimsical, he's joyful, he's entertaining, and a really genuinely great spot-on pick to play Willy Wonka in this version. He's a more younger, more childlike, more free Willy Wonka, and he has some really emotional sequences. I'm not joking. I didn't think the Wonka movie would make me almost cry, but here we are. I felt genuine emotion here, and I didn't actually fully cry. You can feel the emotion here. There is a lot of heart put into this movie. Great writing, and it's a lot of fun. Now, maybe it's just me who didn't cast this from the trailers and promotional material, but other than that Oompa Loompa dance scene at the end of the first trailer, I didn't see a lot of musical antics in those trailers. This movie can definitely be classified as a musical, which I didn't expect, but I am so pleasantly surprised that this actually is a musical. It has some great dance number sequences, it has some really great song sequences, and it's a really perfect holiday treat at the end of the day. I didn't think another film would reach the heights of Barbie, almost reach the heights of Barbie, in terms of set design, but here we are. Because the set designs and the set pieces and the costumes here are pretty spot on, and they're accompanied by the huge visual spectacle that this movie delivers, because it has some really bombastic visuals here, and it made for one of the best fun times I've had in a theater all year. It's definitely up there. I really enjoyed the performances here as well. Timothy is great as Willy Wonka, as I already mentioned. Hugh Grant is one of the standouts here, delivering most of the humorous sequences. Calla Lane as Noodle was actually really charming, which I didn't expect, and all of the cast did their job very well. Olivia Colman, she was great. This just had a lot. This had an incredible supporting cast. They all made the movie better. While I haven't seen any of the Paddington movies, I know, kill me, but I've heard a lot about Paul King's directing style, and I must admit, it did take kind of getting used to at the beginning of the movie for me to fully get engulfed in the actual plot and all of that. The first half of the movie, great. The third act of the movie, it does a really fun and engaging job at wrapping everything up with a nice bow. But the second act, that kind of dropped the ball with its pacing a bit, and it was kind of all over the place, like a dump of exposition that really could have been delivered in a better way. But even with the issues I had, I definitely recommend checking this one out. It's fun, it's charming, it's whimsical, it's heartfelt, and it is a great holiday season film to watch in theaters. I'd give this around an 8 out of 10. A fantastic treat.